My name is Chad Matthews, and I'm a missional storyteller. I've traveled all over the country building friendships with men and women experiencing homelessness, capturing their stories and seeing how they live. Now I'm back home in East Texas, where I've asked 15 of my best friends to share their story of what it's like to live life on the street.
Well, when I was 8 years old, I got into a car wreck. It was a bad car wreck. We were going to school on a rainy day, and a girl hit us, and I crushed all the bones in my face. I was in the hospital for 2 years. I had brain surgery. It really messed with me real bad. When I was 18 years old, I was taken advantage of by 3 different guys. One told my mom he was taking me down on a date and took me down to the railroad tracks. Another one got me on senior prom. Well, I ended up pregnant with my now 10-year-old little girl. At the time that I was pregnant, one of them had run me off the road in a vehicle. I had just gotten my license, and I flipped my car 3 times. I had my 3-year-old niece in the car. The first time the car rolled, her car seat broke. The second time it rolled, she blew 25 feet out the front windshield. And the third time it rolled, the car rolled over top of her. When I turned 19, I got married for all the wrong reasons. The marriage started out good. Then, when I got my daughter back, he locked me and her in the house and wouldn't let us go nowhere. He wouldn't feed her, nothing, so I stole money from him to feed my daughter. But I gotta do everything I can to keep, my baby's number one. When I came up here, I was staying in the woods with some friends. That was the scariest moment of my life. I had my girls. I really didn't feel comfortable being out in the woods because you never know what's out there. It still haunts me to this day. My girls were scared. They still have nightmares from it. I wanted to do everything I can to get out of the woods, so I sent them to my mother's. Well, being in the rain and the cold and living in the woods, it don't go together. You freeze. You don't know how to stay warm. Staying there by myself, I couldn't get warm. And the only thing I could think about was, am I going to wake up the next morning? It's hard to take a bath. You just seem so dirty because you can't take a shower like you want to. And the water where you take a shower is really cold, so you're freezing all over. And you got dirty clothes on, and you don't have anywhere to wash them, no money to wash them. So you're sitting there wearing dirty clothes over and over and over again. And then you start smelling, and using the bathroom, you have to use it, wherever you can. You don't know if it's poison ivy, or you don't know what's out there. You could get bit by a snake. You don't have privacy when you use the bathroom. No doors. It's really cold and wet. And after a while of being homeless, I had found a job working at Walmart. I was homeless 2 months within that job. It's tiring, being homeless and working. I didn't get very much sleep, and I still don't get very much sleep because it haunts me. I get real tired. I have customers wondering why I don't smile or anything like that. And, I told them, it's hard. I was homeless for a long while. And then I got this job, and now I was trying to save up to get an apartment so I'd have a clean place to sleep instead of sleeping in a tent. Now I have a job. I have an apartment. It's a one bedroom. It's not perfect, but it's a clean place to sleep. I get to take a warm shower. I have food. I'm still working. It's still hard because I have wondering how I'm going to get to work every day, but I've been walking, so it's not the worst. I'm still glad things are getting better, but it's always going to be a challenge, and trying to get my girls back is my main challenge. So I'm going to keep my job and keep my apartment and everything to get my girls back. God means a lot to me. If he wasn't there, then I wouldn't be where I am now. I pray every night that things will get better, that I'll get my girls back. He has touched my life in more ways than I can imagine. He's there for me. My mom doesn't believe in God, but I figure, if it wasn't for him, then I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now of getting an apartment and having a job and getting my girls back.